to take you shopping with me for makeup. For those of you who don't know, Sephora is one of the biggest retail stores that carries a lot of the popular brands for makeup. And I normally like to shop online, so it was pretty difficult for me to finally make it into the store. But you know, I feel like makeup is one of those products that you have to try in person, especially if you're not buying something in repeat and you're looking for new products to try out. Comment down below and let me know what's your preference and how often do you buy makeup. If you haven't seen my shorts, I pretty much destroyed my bronzer during my travel, so I'm looking for a replacement. I'm very sad about that one because it was a very good quality Estée Lauder Goddess bronzer, so I'm looking for a new one, and let's see what else we find. Alright, so back home, I actually have the bag, purchased a few things and a lot more than I thought I would. There's so many cute things, but I was actually told not to film in a store, so I had to cut it short. So I'm going to show you each product as I will try them on in the next couple of days. So the first one is the bronzer by Bare Minerals. It's called Mineral Veil. One of the things that I was looking for is that they are talc free and non-comedogenic. So what's really important for me is that my pores are not clogged. This is a type of product that I would use for a very long time. I'm talking about at least a year or two. So I want to make sure that the one that I do purchase is an investment. It's as healthy as possible for my skin. So I really pay attention to the products that I put on my face, particularly anything from moisturizer, tinted moisturizer, foundation, setting powder, bronzer, blush, all of those things clogged pores, and they are kind of like on my entire surface of my face. So it's very important that they are non-comedogenic. So without having to do a ton of research, I went straight to Bare Minerals because I know that this is one of the companies that is really conscious about the chemicals that they use. And one of the things I've also noticed in the back of the ingredients list is that it doesn't have talc. And I know about talc, I don't usually do a ton of research, but I do know that talc is really bad for your skin. That was one of the things that stood out to me in this product. So let's give it a try, shall we? So I already have a full face of makeup and I'm going to try the bronzer on because I don't actually have any bronzer, so it will still look noticeable, I hope. So this is the before. My next product is this lip gloss by Natasha Denona. It's the first time I heard about it and I was just passing by. It had the most beautiful shades of natural looking plum lips. So I'm looking for a slightly dark pink, but not too bright. I want it to look as natural as possible, but really enhancing what I have. So I'm looking for that vintage rose type of look. I look so tired. After a full day at the zoo, this is what I get. So one thing I have to say about it is either the smell or the taste is a bit off. I don't necessarily like it. So I don't know if you guys tried it out. Let me know what you think. My next product is from Bare Minerals. It is a tinted gel cream moisturizer. It does have SPF 30. And another thing that I noticed, if you look on the back of the box, it's just like a whole list of things. Cruelty-free, vegan, paraben-free, non-comedogenic, which is really what I'm interested in. I think nowadays most foundations or moisturizers have SPF included. So I recommend, I always use at least 30. Wow, I don't know if you can tell, but my goodness, I am seriously impressed right now. This is a perfect match to my skin. It just blended in so beautifully. I can't even tell that I have it on. It's not shiny at all, and it's the perfect cooler tone shade. I really can't tell that I have it on right now, but it kind of evens out my skin tone. This is definitely a keeper. I love it. And in my last step, I want to show you the lipstick that I got yesterday. So this is by Natasha Denona. It's I Need a Rose lipstick. I really like the shade. It's the perfect shade of pink that I'm looking for. You know, right there. I think I ruined it because this is too light. It doesn't look bad. This is a bit peachy, and I'm really looking for plum, perhaps a little bit. The last product that I wanted to show you is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. So this is a different shade. It's a darker shade. It's probably the darkest shade I've ever purchased. And if you notice, I actually have 3 more shades. I know, it's very strange, isn't it? There's a reason behind that. I go from lighter to darker in the summer. So in winter, I noticed that my skin is very light, and then as I gradually transition to summer, I also darken my shades as well as mix them. Because I'm not tan yet, and tanning season is just about to start. I seriously doubt that I will be very tan. But right now I'm transitioning, so a great tip is, instead of purchasing more, to just mix the lighter shade with the darker shade that you're going to be for the summer. This is my first time experimenting with this, so we'll see how much darker it is. Now that I'm reading the box, a couple of things that I want to mention about it. The reason why I really like it is because it's buildable, and it's also oil-free, non-comedogenic. I really like this finish, and it does stay on all day long, especially if you put some setting powder as well. So one of them is lighter and the other one is darker, and it's leaking on my hand right now. So let's mix. So yes, I think it looks really good. It's a really nice match. Either I'm really good at this or I'm not seeing very well in this light. But I'm going to finish my makeup and then do a close-up for you to see.